It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 11th of January. I'm Michael Groff. We've got some showers out there this morning, even a rumble of thunder or two, and that should continue for another couple of hours, and then the rain will taper off, and we'll be left with windy and cooler conditions and another cold night tonight with a freeze warning. And then a gradual warming trend takes place as we head into the weekend and next week, despite the fact that for the central and eastern parts of the country, they'll be going in the deep freeze. All right, let's talk about this and everything else as we dive on in. First, the almanac from yesterday, 60 degrees the afternoon high, 37 was the morning low, 67 and 46 are those averages now. As we look outside here just after 10 o'clock, you see the dark clouds there to the south and east, a few showers. And Sky Harbor right now officially hearing thunder. We've got 48 degrees out there, dew point at 30, humidity 50%, a calm wind, the barometer steady. And anytime we've got thunder going on with temperatures in the 40s, people wonder, could we see a little grauple, a little small hail? That's possible, I suppose, with this right now. Here's a check of the radar at this moment. And yeah, you see some showers moving through the area. We've got, looks like a little bit of snow further to the north. And so we will watch that. Most of this rain is very light, though. Probably only going to get a 1, 2, 3/100ths of an inch, although an isolated spot could obviously see more than that. And we will have to watch for the possibility of some hail or even a little bit of grauple in a couple of spots this morning. And here's why. This is what's going on. The upper air weather pattern across the country. Got this trough coming through the southwest, cold front sweeping through the area, and that's where the focus of these mostly light showers and isolated thunder showers will be this morning, and then that's going to sweep off to the south and east and leave us in a dry northwesterly flow in its wake. Another cold night tonight, and then gradually we'll warm it up over the next several days. Here's the watch warning map, and again, it is just, well, it's very busy. We have limited time to cover all this, but needless to say, we got some blizzard warnings up across parts of North Dakota, Idaho, and parts of the northwestern states with winter weather advisories, some winter storm warnings, also winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories here across the southwest. Northern Arizona, the snow is beginning to pick up around Flagstaff and certainly for the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona. So if you're planning on traveling today, well, it's going to be a little bit hectic up there. Slick roads, and check with ADOT for any potential road closures. Now, here for us in Phoenix, we've got a freeze warning in effect. That's from 1 a.m. till 9 a.m. Friday morning. Another very chilly night is ahead. And also some wind advisories scattered about here across Arizona as well. It's going to be windy this afternoon here in Phoenix, just below advisory criteria winds. I know right now the winds are pretty light, but we will see them picking up following the passage of that cold front. We've got a lot of wind across the southern plains and into the southeast. And in addition to that, we've got the threat of severe storms, the enhanced risk of severe storms, according to the SPC. That's level 3 out of 5 around Texarkana, Hot Springs, Shreveport, Louisiana. And again, in that enhanced zone, even in the standard slight risk zone there, we could see all modes of severe weather, including a few tornadoes. And so that is something to keep in mind. Now for us, there could be a little thunder and for the next couple of hours, and that'll be about it. Precipitation outlook valid through Thursday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, a few 100ths of an inch. That'll be this morning and into the early afternoon hours. Then after that, we will dry out. We'll talk about what's going on with this weather pattern in more detail. To do that, we'll explore the models. Here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run valid 5 o'clock this afternoon. Trough coming through the southwest, swinging out toward the plain states. Very cold air. What it means for us down at the surface today. Yeah, mostly cloudy this morning with a chance of showers, an isolated thunderstorm, and maybe a little small hail or grauple in some spot, but most of us will just see good old-fashioned rain. I mean, if we see any precipitation at all, and there will be some of you that probably don't. High temperatures this afternoon, a little bit cooler. Should be in the mid, maybe upper 50s. Now for tonight, everything clears out. We dry out. Overnight lows will get into the mid-20s in the cold spots and maybe low to mid-30s for the urban core. And then for tomorrow, yeah, sunny sky, but a coolish day with highs in the mid to upper 50s. Now another chilly night, Friday night, Saturday morning, waking up to lows upper 20s to mid and upper 30s with areas of frost around. High temperatures, low 60s for Saturday, low to mid 60s on Sunday with some clouds. We have another system passing through the western states, but that's going to all stay to the north of us. Here's Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Looks like a pretty nice one for us. Few clouds at times, but otherwise mostly sunny with highs low to mid 60s. Low to mid 60s on Tuesday. Mid to maybe upper 60s on Wednesday with some clouds around at times. But overall, things look to be pretty dry, and those overnight lows will be in the 30s and 40s. A week from today, this is Thursday the 18th. Hey, how about a ridge building in across the west? Now, the central and eastern parts of the country all of next week are just going to be frigid. We could see low temperatures down in the teens all the way to the Gulf Coast. We could see single digits in parts of the southeast and the Tennessee Valley, and below zero from northern Arkansas through Kentucky and points to the north and west. And obviously for us, though, with ridging building in, that's going to moderate temperatures, and guidance is coming in with highs getting up into the low 70s out here toward next week, toward the latter half of next week. Now, how long that lasts is still anyone's guess, though, because as we go out 10 days, this is Saturday the 20th, GFS is developing area of low pressure to the west of us, and we could see an increase in clouds. But look, ridging is still over the northeast Pacific, and I suspect that in that configuration, we are probably going to stay mainly dry, and temperatures are likely to stay at or above average out here. So the second half of January is likely to be much, much warmer here. And that is often the case when we start out cool like this. And what's interesting, again, I point this out, just looking at, if you were to look at this chart, if you were to look at this output, this is the 500 millibar heights. You know, we've seen this a lot in La Nina years. It looks much more like a La Nina-esque pattern. Very interesting. All right. Rainfall for Phoenix out through the 25th of January off the GFS ensemble, basically almost nothing until we get out there toward about 12, 13 days. Then it starts to pick up some precip. Maybe the pattern does start to change way out there. European ensemble, pretty much the same thing. Again, showing rain. The mean is over a half an inch, but most of that doesn't come until way out at the end of the period. And so we'll watch model trends to see if there is indeed a pattern change worth noting here. And then temperatures off the national blended models below average today, tomorrow, Saturday, and then gradually we're going to get back to near normal and then above average, well above average perhaps, as we get out toward the end of next week and the following weekend. And that's it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions, and if you really like what we do here, you want to support us monetarily, you can click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions, and each and every one of those, no matter what the amount, $2, $5, $500, all of it helps in the furtherance of this video and this channel, and really, we do appreciate that. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation, and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle, so check her out. And of course, I link her other projects, her excursion to the Philippines, her solo adventure there. I have that linked down in the description as well. So when it's not me, it's all Michelle all the time. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, all of your continued support. Really do appreciate it. Be safe, and you guys have yourselves a glorious rest of your Thursday.